Hello, goblins and ghouls.
Hey, Daddyo. What do monsters turn on in the summertime?
I don't know.
The scare conditioner. Do we have a special guest today?
Why, yes. The Lola and Dani show with Lola and Dani. Dig it, cats. And now for something completely different.
Happy Halloween! Welcome to the Lola and Dani show! Hi, Tilly! We're gonna make lollipops for the trick-or-treaters today. Oh boy, neat! Let's get the supplies. Oh, look at that! It doesn't look like we have a good enough stove to cook it. Where should we cook it? In the house. Yeah. Wait, what about all the stuff? Oh. Here, I'll take this. Go! Rule number 1. If you have a hat or long hair, or just a hat, make sure you have no hat. Or if you have long hair, make sure it's up and out of your way. If you have gloves, make sure they're off, because you don't want gloves getting out in your way. And always make sure you have permission with your parents. Mom, Dad, can we make lollipops? Pour 2 cups of sugar in 2/3 cup of water. Get 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Then stir constantly. Bring to boil on a candy thermometer, preferably at 300. Put 2 1/4 teaspoons of flavoring in it. Any choice of flavor.
Smells tasty.
Then gently pour into molds. Pop out and enjoy.
It goes great with cartoons.
It really does. Enjoy.
And now stand by for adventure.
3, 2, 1.
In the exciting story of Squeak and the Terrible Termite. In his cave on 00 Island, Scratch awoke each morning just as the first sunbeam peeked through. He would yawn, then reach for his trusty wooden club to be sure it was ready for the day's adventures. Colonel Bleep, in his laboratory, was up early, just in time to silence that noisy bird in the wooden clock before it could finish its morning call. Because in his little dream house, Squeak would still be sound asleep in his cozy bed. This morning, however, things began in a very different way. When Scratch yawned and reached for his wooden club, it was missing. Only a few crumbs of sawdust remained. When Bleep got up to silence the cuckoo clock, something was very wrong indeed. Only the metal springs, gears, and numerals were left. Every wooden part of that clock had vanished, even the cuckoo. Bleep and Scratch rushed to awaken Squeak, but the little puppet's bed was empty, and Squeak himself was nowhere to be found. The only clue was a trail of unusual footprints, which Bleep recognized immediately. Only yesterday in his lab, the Colonel had seen those very same footprints, only much smaller in size. Following the tracks, he had discovered a tiny wood-eating insect called a termite. But Bleep was amazed to find that this particular termite had traces of interplanetary wood dust on its wings. Something strange was going on. Somehow, by some strange power, a tiny termite had grown overnight into a giant monster. There was no doubt. A wood-eating monster of tremendous size was on the loose. Poor Squeak, the little wooden puppet, had been captured by a giant termite. A terrible termite. The Colonel sped into action. Using futonic energy, he quickly made for Scratch a brand new club. Not of wood, but of solid lead, one of the heaviest, most malleable metals commonly used by man. Thus armed, Bleep and Scratch hurriedly followed the footprints to rescue their little friend. Suddenly, they were upon him. There was the great insect sprinkling salt on the poor wooden puppet, who lay bound on a huge platter. This was a time for quick thinking and fast action. With caveman strength, Scratch molded his heavy but malleable metal club into a statue that looked exactly like Squeak. And as the termite turned to put away the salt, Scratch quickly substituted the metal statue for the real puppet. And at the same time, Bleep charged the statue with a bolt of futonic lightning. Then the terrible termite turned, and in one hungry gulp, swallowed the charged statue. With a howl of pain, the monster leaped into the sea to cool off. But the weight of that heavy metal statue pulled him down, 50 fathoms under. So once again, peace was restored to 00 Island. And while Scratch fashioned a new wooden club, and Colonel Bleep repaired the cuckoo clock, little Squeak snoozed soundly in his cozy little bed, tired from his exciting adventure and completely unaware that even greater danger lay ahead.
We're back.
That was fun.
Freeze!
What? Who are you?
I'm Zukas from Planet Z.
What do you want?
You talk too much.
Hey, you!
Excellent. I'll just take these sugar sticks. Thank you, Earthlings.
ね、そしてその最後の
お問い合わせ。
I know a kid named Lucas. You bet your bottom he the coolest. All of the girls say he the cutest. A wild child with the foolish. We ride around on his razor. And when he passes he say later. Out of his funky shooting laser. Draw you up in the Darth Vader. Quack, quack, quack. Waka waka telling jokes all day on his toy walkie-talkies. He laughing at himself like he be Mousy turning the phones. He's surfing on magical ponies. Geeked out with Spider-Man chonies. He's sticking it to the empire while munching on pepperoni. And he don't need no chickens, cause chickens be his homies. Go call the animal police, protect his poultry shoulders. He kinda like Gonzo, I'll call back to that OG. He's so original, that stone cold freak. His name is Lucas, they call him Lucas. No matter where he goes, the kids be screaming Lucas. And I feel pretty awesome that I'm in his entourage. He makes me feel like I'm an A-list superstar. They call him Lucas, his name is Lucas. And who'd have thought the sweetest kid's also the coolest. And I feel pretty awesome that I'm in his family. Cause all that coolest. Be rubbing off of me. You know that coolest rubbing off of me. I know a kid named Lucas. You bet your bottom he the coolest. All of the girls say he the cutest. Oh, why a child to the foolish. Oh, we ride around on his razor. And when he pass you, he say later. Out of his fork, he shooting lasers. Try you up, pick a duck, Vader. Quack, quack, quack.
Lucas Skywalker to you.
Now who you know rock 7 costumes in a day?
My brother Lucas.
Now who you know be busting flips like it's no thing?
My brother Lucas.
Now who you know can rock a list of AKAs like J.O.E. the D.O.G. Professor P and Baby A. Now who you know got fans from New York to L.A. Now who you know can master all them video games? Now who you know rock AC/DC acapella? Now who you know bust out bow ties like that's Adela? It be Lucas, his name is Lucas. No matter where I go, the people screaming Lucas. And I feel pretty awesome that I'm in his entourage. He makes me feel like I'm an A-list superstar. They call him Lucas, his name is Lucas. And who'd have thought the sweetest kid's also the coolest? And I feel pretty awesome that I'm in his family. Cause all that coolest. He rubbing off of me. He rubbing off of me. You know that coolest rubbing off of me.
Oh my goodness, Lola and Dani are frozen. What can we do? Yeah, he might come back. We need to set a trap. I have an idea.
One of the coolest things around is the Astro Thrill comic book CD set. It's a full-color, 24-page comic book, complete with a 17-track compilation CD soundtrack. Get the Astro Thrill comic book CD and 6 issues of Nemesister for only $9.99. Just visit www.kustomonsters.com and click store. Get yours today. Crazy, man.
I love Tito's tacos. You love Tito's too. I love Tito's tacos. What else can you do? You can also try delicious burritos, chips and salsa, enchiladas. The only thing better than a Tito's taco is stew. The only thing better than a Tito's taco is stew. I love Tito's tacos. You love Tito's too.
Sugar sticks.
Bullseye!
Oh, we're okay.
We're back.
Yeah!
Lucas!
Yes!
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling girls and puppets.
We want our stuff back.
Okay.
He
Might forgive you.
but next time ask.
Sorry, here are your suckers. Have fun eating them.
I got got swag to click my clack, and I don't back down from nada. But trust these words, the first things first. See, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know I ain't too cool to break lame rules, cause I know new school's the brighter. Old school eyes of wisdom's why I be a lover, not a fighter. Kid try to step to me, I try to put it down gently. If you can't get with it, you got to stick with it. I'm coming with the ASC. You gotta learn how to spell out your dreams. Don't just leave it for the birds to see. It's a high definition, you can't help but listen to it. Listen with the melody. Because I got swag to click my clack, and I don't back down from nada. Trust these words, now first things first. See, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know I ain't too cool to break lame rules, cause I know new school's the brighter. Eyes of wisdom's why I be a lover, not a fighter. Now here's the deal, you gotta stop your whining, and I mean for real. There's no use for crying. You got to be a lover, or be quiet. So you really got to feel it, baby, feel it. You can't fight it.
When I was just a kid, I wouldn't make my bed. I would throw my stuff down at my brother's head. But don't call me evil, he would throw them back. Poor mom, she would almost have a heart attack. My best friend Mikayla, I call her sister. One time she tried to pocket on my Polly Pocket, so I pinched her. Can't say I wouldn't do it again, but now I'm older and now I know how to be a friend.
So now I learn how to play the game. Big sister gotta lead the way.
Show my brother how to make the change to be a lover on the day-to-day, face-to-face. We all just the same side. We show responsibility to build all pride. Stay proud, the reason why you should hide and sing loud. Gotta feel, baby, you can't fight it. Come on.
Feeling like your soul is free, cause you've been hustling like an athlete. Now that you feel strong, go sing your song, cause later homie you put in your teeth. Sometimes you gotta fight for peace, but when you're strong you just love and lead. So all you boys and girls go show this world just how the good life's meant to be. Now look at here, because I got swag to click my clack, and I don't back down from nada. But trust these words, now first things first. See, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, you can't make peace with this funk, you better pump that sanitizer. It's not just words behind these germs. See, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Now here's the deal, you gotta stop your whining, and I mean for real. There's no use for crying. You got to be a lover, or be quiet. Yeah, you got to feel it, baby, feel it. You can't fight it.
The Kustomonsters are back. Mummy Daddyo and his pals return with more happening hipster hijinks, with kicking cartoons
Cutting edge tunes.
and the cream of custom culture. Saturday mornings on OSI. One of the coolest things around is the Astro Thrill comic book CD set. It's a full-color, 24-page comic book, complete with a 17-track compilation CD soundtrack. Get the Astro Thrill comic book CD and 6 issues of Nemesister for only $9.99. Just visit www.kustomonsters.com and click store. Get yours today. Crazy, man.
Cookie and twinkles, like cookies and sprinkles.
They can everybody like us, cause we the original. So get them hands up, everybody clap. I'm pulling up with my crew, we got them speakers that bump. You know what we came to do is get this party to jump. My swag is funky and cool, as we don't ever stop. Take it to the top. My fabulous hairdo, you know it's starting to pop. I'm rocking these tutus, my fashion's over the top. I'm blowing up like balloons with every beat that drops, drops,
itty bitty whip for the Play-Doh. You a big ball of energy, kinda like a flame. Nickname also con fuego. Tasmanian devil with the halo. Spinning up an itty bitty tornado. Me amo cookie, got sprinkles. I do it big for kids and the twinkles in their eyes. I do it for the smiles. Follow with your heart's a lifestyle. Loving's what I got, is my passion. All up in my songs and my fashion. What is life without Andy laughing? Beat kicking in, it's time for dancing.
Everybody on your feet, move your body to the beat. Let's show the world kids rock. Gonna have a good time, shake and wiggle your behind. Yeah, you know it, yeah, you know it. Kids rock. Kids rock. So get them hands up, everybody clap. It's twinkle time, here gonna wake you up from your nap. This is a kid palooza, where the music don't stop, and kids be giving twinkle props when they hear the beat drop. Kids rock.
We on a mission to bring you originality.
Today we have a special guest, Mr. Cookie Jar and Lucas.
Let's sing Lucas and Dani a happy birthday, cause it's their birthdays! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucas. And Dani too. Happy birthday to you. Live many more until you're 904. Rock on! All right, everybody, let's stop. Ready? All right, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going. Ready? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You might fall 7 times, but you got up 8. You didn't fit in a box, so you punch out your lids. You know you nearly know nothing, but you know you're all in. And when you thought it was all said and done, you really were just getting started. It's just the melody of misfit souls and the open-hearted.
And remember, always break for animals and monsters. And pies. See you next time, goblins and ghouls, on the next Kustomonsters and Friends show.